Okay, guys, 1 second. Sorry about that, had a phone call. Wasn't expecting it. No, on a alien gym map, you'll pretty much get used to having all your vehicles broke or close to it, low on gas, and dirty as hell. Not that big of a deal. But this is how I normally start up my maps, is change my options, put time down to real time. I stopped off and got fuel, so that's where the money's missing. I put this on the France Geo, because supposedly this place is in between France and Spain. And this is pretty much how I'm going to fire this map up. Step by step, kind of showing how I start a map. Especially this one. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sell the junk. The absolute useless, it doesn't work junk. Water tower you actually have to fill up. Fences, don't need them. Don't need the outhouse. I really don't need the house, but I'll get rid of it in a second. I'll leave the vehicle shed, and I'm going to leave the old bale shed until I get the bales out of there. I'm going to leave all that. Park the truck in the grass, grab the tractor. It could be low on fuel, it could be beat up. It's not that big of a deal for what I'm going to do. Grab this cultivator, get it out of the way. We'll grab the plow, and I'm going to plow this field down. Get some hedgerows going because, well, the AI is stupid. Jim does a great job of keeping at least this field on this map perfectly straight. It is a boxed off, easy to run map. It is a boxed off, easy to run field. But the AI, for some, I don't know, glitched reason, they refuse to follow the basic programming to stay inside the lines and to move around stuff that's actually in the way. It's like right here, the vehicle shed, right there. If you're not set up right, they will run into that vehicle shed. They will run into the house because they think they need 50 miles to turn around. But the reason I'm plowing this field, and the only reason I'm plowing this field, is because I'm going to put grass on it. There's a cheat. If nobody actually wants to do any kind of farming, but wants to raise animals that use grass as feed, straw, hay, TMR, that kind of stuff, the cheat is go into your paintbrush, paint right over the top of it. It's free grass. It'll automatically grow. But I'm not going to do this this time around. I'm just going to run it. But even after the AI gets done doing what they're going to do, you still have to go back with the plow and plow in anything and everything they missed. But we're doing this and trying to be the most cost effective as possible, because I'm not going to add any money in this time. I'm just going to run this map as is, with the cash as is, and see if I can make money that way. Well, with small plows, small subsoilers, that kind of stuff, you want to go at least 2 rows deep. So you want to get 2 kind of hedgerows done, because otherwise the AI, like I said, the AI is stupid. In some ways the AI in this game is worse than 2017. Some ways it's better. Traffic in both games is horrendous. They'll wreck into you. They'll see you're pulling out, and they'll run straight into you. Sometimes they can throw your vehicle miles away when all you want them to do is just stop and give you the right of way. But pretty much any Alien Gym map, if you're starting up and just wanting to play this game and have some fun, it's probably one of the best mods out there when it comes to maps. He's one of the best modders because he allows you to do anything and everything you pretty much want to do. If you want to go on Sussex Farms or Washoe, Nevada, and just want to be a transport, all you want to do is transport stuff. You get a truck, you get a tractor, a trailer, some kind of low loader, front loader, skid steer, whatever, and do that. All you want to do is haul fuel around. You can do that. On this map, he's changed it up. This map, you're by yourself. Here's a contract screen. Yeah, we could do some selling for other people, but the offered rewards are 0. You're working for nothing, you're doing them for nothing, you're wasting your time. Each plot of property is exactly 85,000. Which I'm gonna buy this right now. So when I come back through, I want to keep the trees because logging is easy. It can be a little bit of a pain in the neck when it comes to actually loading logs onto the trailers, but it's not that hard. And there's quite a bit of logs on here or trees to log, and you can have some fun with it. But I'm gonna set this worker off now that I've got him a decent area to work. To do that, I'm gonna grab the harvester, take it out of here. I don't need it. It's taking up space. I get money for it, so I'm gonna sell it off. When I get over here and I cut down this one fence post that knocks all the rocks off here, all these big rocks you see, they'll be gone. The areas that he's pushed up and made them to look like rocks, you can hit the flatten tool, flatten it out, and paint over the top of it. So there is no more rocks at all, no crazy land areas. You could generally just have a good time. My main goal when I work on this map, whether I decide to keep streaming this map or just doing it on my own, is to eventually own every piece of property, set up road systems with the paintbrush and that kind of stuff, put in our businesses. Jim's gone through, he's given us a typical farmhouse, but he also brought his floor mat back in. So you could go into decorations. If you want to use that as your house or anything else, you could use one of these as your house. You can put factories in, shops in. You can even put more rocks and more kind of junk on the map. He's also put in, I don't know if he put in more silos or not. Yeah, he's actually put in more silos. So you can set up a sell points. Kind of nice of him. He didn't have to do none of this. But you can decorate it, set it up any way you want. So if you want this to be kind of another sell point, you can drop everything off of there. Or you come up here to the one sell point we actually have on the map right now, which is right here. He's also got this silo set up, where it's almost like a buy anything. I don't know if it's gonna let me fill up my harvester or not. Nope. There's a gas station on here, so if your vehicle's running out of gas and you don't want to put down another mod to take up your slot count, there's a gas station. There's also an animal dealership, so you can buy animals. But he's giving you one sell point and a gas station and an animal dealership. That's pretty much it. It's a very simplistic map, highly detailed, highly thought out, but it's a fun map. I was watching another YouTuber today who bought the entire map up and then turned around and just made it one giant wheat field, or one giant soybean field. And when I was talking about AI not being smart, there's a prime example. He set us up with 2 trailers. I'm gonna see if I can go over to the vehicle workshop and mod this trailer out, where I can make it bigger. Park the truck, come around the corner, open the door, customize. We want the max capacity, 12,000. Cover, don't really care about a cover. Oh, didn't pay for it. Cost me $4 grand, but I'm gonna get more than that back just by hauling crops. I'm selling all my crops. The reason I'm selling everything is because I want enough money to get a mower. I want to be able to get some sheep in, get my bale trailer set up so I can haul those bales out of there, because those bales are sellable. I also want to set up a spot where I can get some trees cut. But I want to kind of do this as something for fun. Just let you know you're by yourself out here on this. So unless your last name's Goham, you really don't need to go fast on here. And that's not me picking on DJ, that's just the fact that DJ enjoys going fast. He likes speed. He likes to fast farm and use mods to run as fast as he possibly can to get as much out of it as humanly possible. Don't blame him. Well, we're gonna take this down. Say goodbye to the rocks. If this wood will chip, it's going in the chipper. Now that I've bought the land, what I'm going to do is, well, finish waiting on the save, which I like the autosave on. Keeps me from forgetting to save, and sell it back. Yeah, if I really wanted to pinch some pennies, I could have just waited and sold all my stuff at the opportune times. But here's that fill point. It's got all your basic crops in it, plus seed, total mixed rations, chaff. So if you want to just come here and buy it for a straight rate, you can do that too. But while as soon as he gets done plowing the field, I'm going to put him on cultivating. I'm going to cultivate the field, then I'm going to seed it. I'm not going to worry about fertilizing. It's already got a fertilizing state already on it. And fertilizer costs money. Kind of not doing the get rich quick philosophy. I'm just seeing how far you can stretch a penny on this map. The only thing I wish Giants would do, and I wish this quite a bit actually, is the ability to pick up bales. Round bales, no, you can't pick them up. They are too heavy for a normal person to pick up and walk around with. They're taller than an average person. With square bales, there's nothing stopping you from picking up a square bale. You put a hook in one side or the other, you toss it in, pick it up, and you can just put it where you want. You can make some money off this. Sure did. 266 bucks off of that little stump. Now, if I was using my tractor to actually do all the driving, I'd go hook up the second trailer. Need to know what the capacity is on the second trailer. 21,000. Yeah, I'm gonna junk this trailer. Go grab the other one, because there's still 2,000 barley still sitting in the silo. Now on a friend's map that I had set up, I didn't cheat money in. I was doing a little bit of private contracting and enjoying just the aspects of playing the map as is. Then I kind of got bored. I was hoping for some snowfall and some other stuff to go on, but I didn't see none. 24-day seasons, and not a drop of snow. I know that the seasons mod goes out and it actually adjusts. The weather one year might not be the same weather the weather you had this year might not be the same weather you had last year. Still not that big of a deal. I'll sell that trailer off. Another 8 grand made. Should I have kept it for bales? Probably. But I'm not going to. Because there was another trailer that's in the mod hub that will hold square bales, round bales. You could haul lumber, and you could also haul cattle with all the same trailer. So I plan on grabbing that one and using that along with the new truck. I'm not keeping this truck. This is just the haul and do what it's supposed to do. I'll repair it, I'll refuel it, and then I'm going to ship it out. Now for this worker, I probably would have fired this worker in real life for leaving a field that looks like crap. All they had to do was go a little bit farther. That's it. One of those, oh crap, I missed the spot. Go back over it. Property owner would have never known that they missed the spot. But when you leave this and say, hey, I'm done, it's a big red flag that says, hey, never hire that guy again. Thought about doing a small Let's Play series on this and actually making videos. But with all this virus stuff floating around, I've got 4 kids home 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Right now they're being quiet. And I don't know when I'd be able to actually have time to do it and make them properly with the house being quiet. Right now my other half is currently not home. I started up a stream a little while ago. Had it running. She came home from being out and was extremely loud, so I shut it down. What can you do? It's life. Well, I'm gonna see if he can actually cultivate the field without missing anything. But eventually I'm gonna sell all the equipment that's here off. Because that's just the way I play. I always sell everything. And then I use proper money management on what I want to do next. I'm going to buy a new truck. I'm going to buy that trailer. I'm going to buy a extremely cheap skid steer. I'll buy the big bag lifter for the skid steer so that I can load the bales up on it. I'm going to grab the bales, load them up on the trailer, haul them out, because they can be sold at the sell point up here. I'm going to sell the shed. I'm probably going to sell the silo. I'm thinking about either doing a universal silo, which holds all the crops, or just getting a hay barn, and when I get done doing my grass, I might just bale it up and put it in the barn. You can't leave bales sitting out. They rot, and then they're no good. The only bales you can leave laying around are silage bales, because the plastic wrap saves them. But straw bales, grass bales, hay bales, they'll all rot after a while. Right now they're at 100% and they're good to go. They're easy to use, so that's what I'm going to do. Real life, I'd probably have the radio going on in the truck, listening to either country music or some classic rock, and cruising back and forth. Due to YouTube's copyright issues, we're not allowed to play music while we're running anything unless it's YouTube music. It's gotta be free YouTube music. I don't have a PC to set up to do any of that, so I'm just kind of running. On Sussex Farms, Jim gave us the same trailer and a bunch of front loader equipment, bale forks, all kinds of stuff. And actually, I used the front loader on the tractor and loaded all of it inside the back of this trailer, hauled it off to the vehicle dealership, and sold all of it straight out of the trailer. On that map, I also ran a truck that could haul manure, because I ran the cows. So I was hauling manure, slurry, fuel, water, and everything. And that map, to get it up and going really good, besides starting off small, it cost you about $2 million in-game money. To get your cattle going, to get your sheep going, your pigs, get everything going at once, the chickens. And when it comes to animals, due to the fact that there's artificial inseminations and they come in and they get pregnant on their own, I guess the vet shows up, does all that stuff. Any males that you have that are not, you know, your breeding cattle or your milk cattle, stuff like that, you sell them. Same thing with any male sheeps. You just get rid of them. Any male chickens, not roosters, but actual chickens, you get rid of those too. Because they're doing nothing more than taking up feed, and they can't be used to breed. And that's kind of the general way that I set up a map. Sell everything off, go through and work it out. What I'm going to do with these logs over here is I'm actually going to get a chainsaw out, cut all the logs up into nice little pieces that are easy to handle. I'm going to stack them all right here. So when lumber becomes cheap or becomes a little more expensive and you can sell it during the winter, they'll be right there. And when I start running low on money again, I can just grab those same tree, or grab some trees from over here, cut them down, and do that. Just either haul them off to a lumber sell point, which I'd set up on my own, where I sell whole logs, or just run them through the wood chipper. Another thing I like to do is go into my landscaping tools, go into my paintbrush, grab my grass, and wipe out all the areas that have all these weeds on them. Because what happens is you can't mow it. It doesn't go nowhere. It's mainly just garbage that gets in the way. And when I put my house down, it'll put a driveway or whatever in the over here. But I'm gonna kind of get rid of all this. Also, this tool right here, you can go back and mow it. So I'll switch back over, hit the flatten tool, like I was talking about earlier. You flatten all this out, well, except for the parts that you don't own. You go back over your paintbrush, paint back over it, and all that's fixed. My advice is if you're flattening land and you got trees, don't do it. Because if the bottoms of the trees are lower than the land, you'll never get the stumps back out. And then if you go to raise the land back up, what's going to happen is you're going to get stuck with a tree stump that you're going to constantly have to be playing with. Put some dirt back down. On my Ps4 controller, I love it because it's broke. It automatically wants to scroll up. We can just fix the road. All the grass is pretty much cut. Everything's pretty much mowed. When I go through, after I get done with all this, I'll go back over and hit this with the paintbrush, clear all these weeds out of here, and be done with it. He's got one more stripe to cut. as of right now, I'm gonna call it quits, guys. If you liked what you seen, hit the like button. If you didn't like what you seen, hit the dislike button. If you'd like to see more when I could actually have time to put it out, hit the subscribe button and tap that little bell beside it. Other than that, thanks for watching. Everybody be safe. Follow your state or government laws in the countries you live in. And have a nice day.